Next batch of articles. We've got an update on the buyout from EA. EA's new owners are leaning heavily on AI to make some money and its huge debt to make it go away, which seems like one hell of a gamble to me. So that's right, ladies and gentlemen. Not only is EA selling out its company and going private, being owned by a Saudi group that also owns Evo, I believe, as well as Donald Trump's brother-in-law, I believe. Yo, shout out to Chris. But
to answer as to why he runs around in a party city company.
The creative bankrupt company is also going to be tripling down on AI in their video games. Oh boy. Which, if you're not following, that means a lot of people are probably about to lose their job. If corporate consolidation of one of the biggest entities in the video game industry is If corporate consolidation of one of the biggest entities in the video game industry by private equity, a Saudi Arabian investment fund, and a major investment firm doesn't signal a worrying future for EA, leveraging AI to further cut costs will do the trick. You know what's crazy? What cost do they have to cut? Not the company that puts out the same 3 video games every year. You guys make FIFA, Madden, like you make the same fucking games, college football. What cost do you need to cut? You're just reusing assets. At least let people keep the fucking job. It's not like you guys are making Black Panther. The $55 billion required to buy out EA will include $20 billion worth of financing in the form of a loan. We just talked about that. Not paying back that loan could result in the closure of the gaming giant, like what happened with the Toys R Us chain. As reported by the Financial Times, the deal is reportedly betting big on AI cutting down operational costs for EA significantly. So basically the reason they took this loan out is because they believe AI will allow them to cut a lot of jobs and save them money so they can pay back the debt. EA reportedly has not shouldered huge amounts of debt prior to now, and this could signal a change in business operations. It's not exactly stated how, but the Financial Times reports claims that people involved in the transaction suggest AI will boost profits for the company, which will then be used to pay the debt. How much money do you guys need? This company's worth $47 billion. How much money do you need? Yeah, this is a red flag. This AI could take the form of more efficiently managing workload. I cannot talk today. Workloads, or it could be in the form of AI generated art and voiceover work. For all the snobs out there that like to complain about how certain games lack emotion in the storytelling and the voice acting, oh, it's about to get worse. You about to get a whole lot of video games with monotone voice acting from fucking AI robots. Oh no, how could that happen to you? Wah, wah, wah. This approach towards AI is not new for EA and seems to exist under the previous management. Just last year, EA CEO Andrew Wilson had said EA's developers have a hunger to use generative AI tools and suggested it could be used to build bigger, more innovative, more creative, more fun games more quickly so that we could entertain more people around the world of a global basis at a faster rate. Yeah, it was you. Just months prior, Wilson envisioned a world where 3 billion people were creating their own world with tools. So they want you to pay to make your own game, basically. Oversaturation seems to be prevalent in the game industry, with almost 19,000 games released on Steam last year alone. The potential of companies making more and bigger games in shorter time frames with less bespoke art to chase an ever smaller cut of the pie feels like the opposite of what we actually want from our games. Yeah, the main thing people have been complaining about is certain games feel too corporate. They're devoid of passion, of life. I mean, that new Skate is an example. The core gameplay of Skate is cool, but everything else just feels like a corporate cash grab. Just constantly going to the story and the store and shit like that. But there's nothing to do in the game. We want more human elements in our fucking games. We want more passion in the game, not the fucking robot. And it's not just video games. It's happening on YouTube. Like, I catch myself watching videos. Like, I watch a lot of video essays, and I catch myself half the time. I'm like, is this AI? Because some of the AI voice acting is getting real good. I watched one last night. It was a video that popped up on my timeline. It was talking about what happened to, y'all remember the comedian Lil JJ from like the Nickelodeon days? It was talking about what happened to him. And I'm like, I can't put my finger on it. I was like, but something's off about this video. And then I knew it was AI because about halfway through the video, it said the person who was the director and main producer of Just Jordan on Nickelodeon also worked on shows like Moshe and something else. And I said, Moshe? I was like, oh, that's AI, because it meant to say Moesha. But the AI didn't know how to pronounce it. I was like, yeah, this is fucking AI. I was like, this is fucking bullshit. The fuck out of here. So I had to turn that video off. I was like, I'm not supporting that shit. Oh shit. Yeah, AI slop. But some of the AI slop is getting good enough to where like even I'm like, is this? No. But there's usually signs if you pay attention, bro. If you pay attention. Moshe, the litmus test for AI. Yeah, they couldn't pronounce them black ass words. Part of the problem with general AI in games right now is that it flags a lack of care. Yeah, Call of Duty using AI generated calling cards at the start of the year left some users disappointed that their effort to earn a calling card was met with virtually no effort from Activision in response, and it's only getting easier to get a hold of AI tools. AI assets become a calling card of low effort game development and are often left forgotten in the annals of the Steam marketplace. And what sucks about this stuff is they're going to use AI to create things for you to unlock in the battle pass or whatever in the game, whatever system they use to unlock items, right? And there's probably going to be a heavy influx of unlockable things. But then the question becomes, how many of those things do you actually want to unlock? How many things are actually cool enough to inspire you to want to grind on the game? You're going to get more, but it's all going to be ass because it's AI generated and they can just do it like EA Games. Using such assets removes the intrinsic humanness granted by hundreds of people working towards the same goal and only makes the hundreds of real people laid off from EA projects leave an even more sour taste in the mouth. Generative AI has proven itself handy at dealing with wide swaths of data, so there are ways it could be leveraged to help businesses, but there has been a trend over the last year of nebulously claiming that AI will fix it and moving on. Earlier this year, a report came out suggesting AI energy demands would quadruple in the next few years, with the same large data centers estimated to use up to 5 million households. Yeah, so that's another problem with AI. Not to get super woke on everybody, but you know, facts are facts. For those unaware, another problem with using AI on such a large scale is it uses a lot of water and a lot of electricity. And a lot of these data centers, for those unaware, most of the audience in here, I know for a fact, is Black or Hispanic. They're building these AI centers in our neighborhoods. And if they're not building them in our neighborhoods, they're also building them in poor white neighborhoods too. They're building them in black and brown and trailer park areas where the most blue collar people basically. And they're putting a lot of pollution into the air. They call it environmental terrorism, basically. It's a problem that's actually going on in Memphis right now, and it's fucking up people's lungs and shit like that. Look into this shit. And why do they do that? Because nobody gives a fuck about us. That's why. That's why I said, if you don't like what they're doing with that Game Pass, vote with your dollar. That's the only thing they respect, bruh. Isn't the Grok facility in Memphis? Yeah, that's what I'm talking about. The Grok facility is fucking up the air in Memphis. This is a fact. Thank you for saying it. It's a fact. You know, you can get mad about it all you want. It's the truth. It is the fucking truth, bruh. They putting them in these centers, bruh, and these billionaires just keep getting richer, bruh. You said, damn, that's from AI? It is. It is. It's not to say that it doesn't have its uses, but like it's being overused and for the wrong shit. People are losing their jobs and they're losing their lungs, unfortunately. It's not that deep, TBH. It's always that deep. I know you're being sarcastic, but it's always that deep, bruh. It's always that deep. Just some food for thought. Do your research. Watch some YouTube videos, man. But going back to like this game and stuff, yeah, it's gonna make games worse. And this is why I said, you know, if you feel like personally Hades 2 should have won Game of the Year, I'm gonna respect that. If you feel like, I don't know, Ghost of Yotei, whatever. I personally am advocating for Expedition 33 to win Game of the Year, not only because I do think it's still the best game of the year that I've played, but also I wanted to win Game of the Year because going back to this AI shit, one of the reasons why they're they are using AI is they want to cut costs to maximize profits. Well, you guys wouldn't have to cut costs if you didn't keep making games that are ballooning your fucking budget. Expedition 33 was a small game made by 30 people, a 20 to 50 hour adventure, depending on how long you play it. Amazing graphics, amazing. They got the voice. They got Charlie Cox in the fucking game. They got fucking Daredevil in the game, bro. Somehow this small new studio, their first game, made up of former veterans from other studios, including Ubisoft, EA, and others, made this magnificent game. And oh, it only cost $50 versus you have a company like, you know, EA, who keeps making these $500 million games they put themselves in this weird corner where now they have this high overhead, so they feel like they have to implement these AI tools, which are cutting jobs from real human beings, polluting our air, and we're getting worse games. For the people who keep telling me to stop talking about like politics and shit like this shit matters. It's fucking is over. Because some of you are like, oh, I just want to talk about the, it's not, we're not even getting good games out of it at the bare minimum. It's fucking everything over. At what point do we have to take a step back and it's like, yo, be a fucking adult, dickhead. This shit is not good. And then on the opposite end of the spectrum, you also got Microsoft with the Game Pass, buying up all these studios, laying off all these people.
I'm thankful for your
jacking up the price.
But this won't be enough to
It's time for people to grow up. Yo, it's time for people to grow up, and it's time for people to start calling out some of these fucking creators too. I seen a clip on TikTok. I'm not going to say this person's name because I don't have anything personal against them. I put it in the group chat, but I'm like, yo, these niggas is corporate cock munching, and I don't understand why people watch this shit, bro. This nigga said in this clip, I don't like Battlefield 6 in comparison to Call of Duty, because he's like, when I play Battlefield, I can't get any cool clips out of it. You said nothing about the game. Do you like the game or not? Your review of the game is, you're such a corporate cocksucker. Your review of the game is, you can only have fun based off whether or not I can produce a clip for social media so that I can get validation from strangers. What about the gameplay? What the fuck are we talking about, bruh? Some of y'all know who I'm talking about. These are the people watch. I'm like, what the fuck are we talking about, bruh? It's a vicious cycle from the corporations down to the people who suck off the corporations, man. Shit's getting weird. I'm like, when? I just don't remember this shit being like this like 15 years ago, 20 years ago. Yo, shout out to Dre Bush with the super chat, YouTube chat supremacy. He said, shit is fucking weird, man. Fuck Game Pass. I already covered this shit. Speaking of fucking Battlefield, I read this last stream. I don't know why I saved this one. I saved this article. Damn, I fucked up all my goddamn articles. We might have to go in the damn sub chat, in the sub box. I fucked up all my articles. Halo's revealing more on next projects at next month's World Championship event. Today I just found out there's a Halo Championship event. Okay, Halo Studios will be giving a deep dive presentation on his next project at the Halo World Championship next month. The event takes place from the 24th, 2026 in October in Seattle, and will feature a community stage holding a number of panels, including one with the voice actors of Master Chief and Cortana. Further details on the studio's next project will be shown on the main stage, but there will also be a further deep dive panel on the community stage. So on between the 24th and the 26th, we'll get some new Halo news. You guys think this will bring you back to the Game Pass? You think you'll buy some more Game Pass? You think this will make you resubscribe, guys? There's a lot of things I remember not existing 15 years ago. Type shit. No, hell no. Well, at least you knew some new Halos coming. I feel like I'm just kind of Haloed the fuck out. I put Halo in the same category as as Call of Duty. It'll always have a fond place in my heart because I grew up with it. But it's like, I buy new consoles for new experiences. I don't really care about them. Unless that shit looks absolutely fire, I don't really care. We've been playing Halo since Xbox. In 2027, the next Xbox comes out. The original Xbox had Halo 1 and 2 on it. Then it peaked during the 360 with Halo 3 and Reach. That was my favorite one. But it's like, you know, not really buying a new Xbox to play fucking Master Chief. How about a new Gears of War? How about a new Halo? Something new to inspire the youth. A new IP. Halo Reach was fire. It was fire. And then thanks to TikTok, somebody tagged me in the comments of this video. I've been made aware of a new, and this is perfect segue because we're starting Ghost of Yotei today. Apparently there's a new drama going on in the gaming community. Ghost of Yotei Watergate. Remember, you guys remember Puddlegate with Spider-Man? If you don't remember, for Spider-Man for PS4, when that was coming out, people were upset that the puddles, the reflections on the puddles, were reduced for the full release versus the preview version. and it was called hashtag Puddlegate, and people were saying that Spider-Man was going to be an ass game because the puddles weren't as good. Now we have for Ghost of Yotei, I'm calling it hashtag Watergate, not to be confused with the one with Nixon, or we can call it Yotei Gate, something like that. I don't know, but apparently people are complaining that the water graphics are in Ghost of Yotei are not as good compared to Assassin's Creed Shadows, which is crazy because I thought I thought that y'all hated Assassin's Creed Shadows because it was a black guy in it. Do you see, what I'm about to show y'all is an example of why y'all gotta stop listening to these grifters on YouTube and Twitter that sit here and complain about everything being woke. Because this is the same community that said Assassin's Creed Shadows is ass. Now they're calling Ghost of Yotei ass because the water's not as good as Assassin's Creed. Look at this shit, bro.
Still doing this stupid shit. People are now complaining that Ghost of Yotei is a bad game because the water physics don't look as good as Assassin's Creed Shadows. They're saying, oh man, Assassin's Creed Shadows has the better water physics, making it the better game. While also saying that Ghost of Yotei is a woke piece of shit. Y'all niggas get dumber by the days, man. It's insane. When did we start using the quality of water?
I knew the go woke, go broke crowd cannibalized themselves when I saw that tweet go viral of that dude saying any game running on Unreal Engine 5 is considered woke. I'm like, yeah, you guys have moved the pendulum so far right. You're now just cannibalized. You guys look like fucking idiots. Even if you had some type of talking point, it's not there anymore. It's a joke now.
In a fucking video game to represent how good the video game is.
Hey, shout out to Trey in the chat.
Holy shit. Someone.
God damn, all these notifications going off. Yo, shout out to Black Leaf Ninja with the sub. Appreciate you. I see you in the chat, Trey. That's fucking funny, bruh. This nigga said Thanos was right. That was dark.
Because I can tell you this. Two of my favorite games of all time, Half-Life 2 and Halo 2. Well,
yeah, they're infighting.
Halo 2's water physics don't look as good as Half-Life 2's. That basically means in your brain that Halo 2 is a load of shit. What are we fucking talking about, man? This is the most nitpicking shit I've seen in the gaming industry.
This nigga in the chat, that's the funny thing. Yo, shout out to PyMat7 in the chat. Did somebody link you my stream? How the fuck did this nigga know I was playing this video? That's fucking crazy. Unless it was just a total coincidence you ended up in here. Shout out to you, bro.
Throughout my whole life. I'm telling y'all, chat, I know a lot of y'all be calling me unk and shit, but back in the day, 2015, 2018, 2019, nobody was doing this shit. Niggas was not comparing water physics. They were comparing stories, characters, settings, all kinds of shit. We focused on water, though. Lock in.
Look what we complaining about. Everybody just doing everything but playing the fucking game. If they want realistic water, these grifters need to take a shower. They don't want to do that because they're afraid it's going to burn their skin, bruh. The entire red pill community is collapsing. All them fucking weirdos on the goddamn, on that side of the internet. It's like, like I said, that's, I'm glad it's getting to the point where people can see like, yo, they're all a joke, man. You just got to laugh at the shit. You just got to laugh at the shit. I'm going to be playing the game today, regardless if the water isn't the best. The only thing I care about is if the combat and the story is fire and the traversing the environment and the side quest. That's what I fucking care about. But you got niggas on the internet talking about, I'm not playing a game if I can't get clips from my audience. What the fuck? What happened to doing it for the love of the sport, bruh? If I can't clip it, I'm shipping it. Yo, shout out to Bryce with the super chat. Appreciate it.
Your donation will be used responsibly to pay off the Gotham PD to look the other way.
He said, what happened to us? We used to be a country, man.
Locked away.
The lo-fi mode is fire. I believe it. I believe it.
TBH, what happened to us? We used to be a country, man face palming emoji, man face palming, man face palming emoji.
Yeah, we used to be a wholesome country, but the timeline shifted in 2016. You know what happened. And then the timeline shifted even more because a lot of y'all didn't show up yet last year. We seen the numbers. People talk about how people voted, but the people who did the most damage is the ones who didn't. Anyways, let's see. Is there anything else I got? And of course, with Ghost of Yotei dropping, of course, PS4 niggas is on the hunt again. Broke ass PS4 niggas. They looking for it.
PlayStation 4? You wanna tell me what the fuck this is about, bro? Where is it? Where's Ghost of Yotei? I don't even pronounce it. Where is it? Where is it? I've typed it on my PlayStation 4. Every time this always happens when a new game comes out. I'm trying to fucking find it. And sorry for the language, but I can't find it. Bro, this happens all the time. It happens with Marvel Rivals. It's happened with GTA 6. It's happened with Death Stranding 2. Bro, there's like a list of games. Guys, where's Ghost of Yotei?
What's the over under in 2027 when the PS6 comes out? They still gonna be acting like this. What y'all think? Yeah, I think they still gonna be. Why isn't it? My PS4 it still works? All right, nigga, listen. My N64 still works. Every once in a while, I might pop out and play some Mario 64. I'm not complaining that they're not making fucking Mario fucking 64 games, bro.
And attempt to suck up every bit of my seed. And guess what?
Who dropped the fucking?
Let 'em.
I'm not. My alert's going off, but nothing popping up. That's weird. Whoever just subbed, I appreciate you. It's gonna happen with the PS5 soon. Oh yeah, nothing popped up. I don't know what the fuck happened. Let me go in the sub box real quick. We're gonna love them. I guess we're going in there because I didn't have nothing. I didn't have a lot of articles for that. I fucked it up. Let me switch to my main account. Oh, there it goes. Shout out to something racist with the super chat. And Raw with the sub. Appreciate it. Shout out to Watch. She playing Ghost of Yotei. Any trailers I should be aware of before I get on this game? We're going to be playing some Ghost of Yotei. Then I might ball out a little bit later because we got to do the crew challenges. We got to hop in the proving grounds. So I might ball out a little bit later too. Nothing too crazy. Who read Absolute Evil? I got to read that shit, bro. He's posting this on purpose, I swear. I ain't see nothing about Ghost of Yotei, which is very strange. I didn't know it came out this week. I thought it was next week. I was like, oh shit. I didn't know it came out this week until I got an email. Because they sent me a code. What's the name? They sent me a free code, so shout out to them. Because you know we like free shit. DCKO next week, you know it. Your Amazon emailed me and told me it came out. I was like, what? I mean, it kind of goes back to what I've been saying. Like, some people say that gaming is dead, but I say that gaming is oversaturated. There's too much coming out all the time. There's too much going on in the world. It's kind of hard to keep up with everything, and things aren't being properly advertised. And part of it is like, how do you advertise when there's so many different avenues? You got Twitch, Hulu, Netflix, traditional cable, Spotify, you know, you got social media. Where do you go where you know you can guarantee you get the eyeballs that you want? I think that's the biggest issue right now. Like, everybody's just overstimulated, bro. Sonic Dash official McLaren event. What the fuck is this? Yo, shout out to Dre Bush with the sub. Appreciate it. Gifting that sub. Gifting hella subs in the YouTube chat. Titan Isles. What the fuck? The finals. Who playing that shit? Gaming is a rich man's sport. No PS4 niggas allowed. No PS4 niggas allowed, bro. You been reading the mainline Superman? It's going there. No spoilers. The only Superman I'm reading is Absolute. There's like multiple Supermans, and then Superman Unlimited, I believe that one's called. The one with the Kryptonite King. I'm reading that one. But I know there's another one, like the Year of Kal-El or some shit like that. That's the problem with comic books, and I think that's a fair criticism. Like, it's too many storylines going on. I do like the one with the Kryptonite King though. Superman Unlimited is fire. I do like that one so far. Encore. What is this giant? What is Sparking Zero? We ain't looking at that shit. Man, fuck Sparking Zero. Let's look at Starfinder Afterlight. Official Kickstarter trailer. The finals is kind of fire. Well, if you like the finals, I got some good news for you. On October 10th, the game that the finals wants to be, Battlefield, it's coming out, and it's probably going to be good. So you might as well just wait for October 10th. We're not playing finals, nigga. Why the fuck would I play bootleg finals when I bootleg Battlefield when I can play actual Battlefield? One more week. They got the Accolades trailer. Black Ops 7, Secure Boot Pussy tutorial. Let's look at the over. I'll entertain the overview of fucking Black Ops 7. I'm not gonna play it, buy that shit, but I'll entertain it. A little Destiny Rising. All right, let's look at these shits. Shonic's back, guys. Holy smokes.
Your resub just reminded me to unsub from Poison Ivy's OnlyFans before Selena sees.
Shout out to Malicious Decoy with the sub. All right. We're out of there.
Approval is being withheld.
VR games, we're out of there. What does Encore mean, first of all? What that shit mean, nigga core? It looks a little Newgrounds premium for me, a little mini clip premium. I'm gonna get off that. Starfinder.
The coolin's missing. You were right. No better day to break into the vaulted memory.
This game don't got Rocket Raccoon. This shit got Grenade Rat.
I just hope no one misses those rough ones for a while. No offense.
Oh shit.
Can you make haste with that lock? Or is that fluffy brain's reputation of yours just for show?
That's a good gameplay.
Is on the way.
Yo, dear indie developers, I'm not trying to be rude, but y'all gotta stop blowing your budget on the animation, because the animation's all right. Stop blowing your budget on the animation and blow the budget on the fucking gameplay. Why would you do this?
Call of
Grenade gerbil. Let's look at the Black Ops 7.
Duty is dedicated to delivering the most secure, most trusted gaming
What's up, buddy?
experience in the industry for our players. Beginning with Call of Duty Black Ops 7, we're advancing our commitment to security by requiring TPM 2.0 and Secure Boot to protect fair play. For more detailed instructions,
By the way, this shit cap as fuck. They said this shit gonna have anti-cheat in it. I know for a fact there are cheaters in the beta already, because before I started streaming, a clip on my For You page of TikTok, I sent it to my girl. They're already wall hacking the shit. And I'm not talking about, because I know there's a gun in the game that lets you see through walls. People are auto aiming to headshots and wall hacking. Like, I straight up seen it. People are already posting clips. This shit got hackers in the beta.
read the
Look, and somebody, Weasel said it in the chat too. This shit don't work.
/TPM. PC players need to enable TPM 2.0 and Secure Boot on their machines to be ready for the launch of Black Ops 7 and beyond. Most modern systems, but you
Are you gonna show any gameplay?
too.
Oh, this is a tutorial for, bro, what the fuck? I thought this was gonna show some gameplay. My fault. I didn't read the damn title. I thought it was Secure Boot my ass. I don't care about no damn tutorials. I mean, let's get on